Hello everyone, it's NotaNoobPat, and welcome to Perk Review. Today we're taking a look at the level 40 Cheryl Mason Perk, Repressed Alliance. Repressed Alliance is able to be used after a survivor repairs generators for 60 seconds. Then the survivor will hit the active ability button when repairing a generator to activate this perk. The perk will block the generator from being kicked by the killer for 30 seconds. The pros are that this perk can prevent a generator that is close to completion from being kicked by the killer. This is especially nice if the killer is rocking Pop Goes the Weasel, which regresses the generator by 25%. The cons are that the 60 seconds needed to activate this perk is a little harsh. This likely makes it so you will only be able to activate the perk once a game. Then obviously Repressed Alliance is very situational. Many people would just rather opt to commit and take a hit on the generator to complete it instead. Let's get into our demonstration. On the survivor side, you earn this perk by repairing a generator for 60 seconds like I mentioned before. You will see the perk rotate counterclockwise until completion when the perk becomes lit. Then, you will have the ability to block the generator by pressing the active ability button, which is E on PC by default. Now that I have the perk ready, I hit the active ability button and block the generator from being kicked. The generator that is affected by this perk will be shrouded in a white aura for all survivors to see. This is typically to signal to your teammate that a generator is almost completed and they should prioritize repairing it as soon as the shroud disappears. The perk will rotate clockwise for the 30-second block period until its protection is completed. After this happens, you can begin earning Repressed Alliance again to block another generator. As you can see here, when the timer expires, the generator will become unblocked and is no longer displayed to the other survivors. Then if you want to take a quick peek at the killer's perspective, this is what it looks like. Let's get into our video examples. Here you can see that I earned the 60 seconds needed to activate Repressed Alliance when the killer comes over to me. However, it's far too early to properly use this perk. The generator isn't even 25% completed yet. However, I do learn that we are facing a clown and he is using Pop Goes the Weasel. This means this perk is going to come in handy during this game. With 2 generators remaining and Repressed Alliance still active, I decide to activate the ability since the generator is above halfway. Since the clown had Pop Goes the Weasel, I didn't want one of the final generators to go down to 25% or so. While Dwight is hooked, I'm able to actually put some work in on another generator and complete it. After this, I return to the unhook area and find Dwight repairing the generator that I blocked, allowing us to complete it with minimal problems. In our next example, I'm soloing a generator almost to completion when my spine chill activates. Fortunately, I already have my Repressed Alliance and I'm able to lock the generator. Again, the white aura appears, and this presumably lets my teammates know that the generator is almost completed. After the protection wears off, you can see that my teammates return to this generator and complete it while I'm still in the same chase. For the final example, I was lucky enough to find another survivor who was using this perk, and I did exactly what my teammates did in the previous game. With 1 generator remaining, I see the white aura, and after using this perk myself, I know what it means. I presume that this generator is close to completion, and I need to prioritize repairing it. Now the survivor who activated this perk does go into the dying state, but I make sure that basement hook isn't in vain. I run over to the generator and complete it, and now the exit gates are powered. Then, later in the game, as you can see, I'm able to leave through the exit gate. Let's give this perk a grade. Repressed Alliance is a 3 out of 10. One of the problems is its high barrier of activation. You need to repair generators for at least 60 seconds, but it's probably going to end up being much longer than that because you won't use this perk as soon as you earn it most times. Then, that means you're also going to have to find a time to repair generators for 60 more seconds after activating this perk sometime later in the game. It is just more likely than not that you're only going to activate this perk once a game. However, I do like how unique this perk is. It can save you from committing to a generator and taking a hit, or being grabbed off. Then, this perk can be a viable counter to Pop Goes the Weasel if used correctly. All in all, this perk is a good way to protect generators from being regressed by the killer, and it's good to signal to your teammates where an almost completed generator is at so long as there's no hex ruin. But despite this very unique ability, the perk is very situational, so giving it a higher grade than what I did didn't seem fair. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. If you want to check out more perk review, make sure to look for the links in the description and visit my channel to subscribe. I also stream twice a week on Twitch if you want to stop by. Take it easy.